Okay, news coming in right now. Some relief for Arvind Kejriwal and the Delhi government. High Court has refused to entertain a plea against jail se Sarkar. Delhi High Court refuses to entertain plea seeking removal of Arvind Kejriwal as Chief Minister. The petitioner now has decided to withdraw his petition in order to make an appropriate representation before the Lieutenant Governor. So that's the latest development that's coming in from the Delhi High Court. My colleague Srishti Oja is joining us over the phone line right now. Srishti, what more can you tell us about this petition before the High Court, which the petitioner has now decided to withdraw?
Well, yes, Apollonie, definitely some relief for Arvind Kejriwal, because earlier also, in fact, we'd seen High Court dismiss a very similar petition which had sought his removal as the Chief Minister because he's now in custody in the Delhi excise policy case. The court today said the same thing, that they've earlier also dismissed a similar case, and it's not possible for court to interfere in such cases, and it's the executive branch, including the governor and the president, which needs to be approached for such relief. However, the counsel for the petitioner argued on the law for a few minutes. However, the court throughout the hearing maintained that it is not for High Court to interfere in these cases. High Court clearly said that the remedy that the petitioner is seeking does not lie with the court but with other authorities. There's the governor, there's the president. Also, the fact that president's rule cannot be imposed by court. It's not something that's in the court's discretion at all. Court cannot enter this ticket, and court pointed out that earlier also in one of these related cases, court had said that at times personal interest will have to be subordinate to national interest. But again, that's not a call for the court to make. That's a call that Arvind Kejriwal probably needs to take himself. And if the LG or the president decides to interfere or they want to interfere, that's something that they need to decide. Court had earlier also, noted that the LG is anyway seized of this issue already. So courts do not need to decide or court had also pointed out that they're bound by the Constitution, and the other constitutional authorities, being the governor and the president, are also bound by their constitutional oath, and they will do the needful and some solution will come out. But if the petitioner wants to approach anybody against Arvind Kejriwal being the Chief Minister even while he is in custody, then it's not the courts that they need to come to. A representation can be made to the competent authorities, being the governor. So in this case, after some arguments and after seeing that the court was clearly not inclined to interfere, the petitioner chose to withdraw his petition with saying that he will be making a representation to the LG in this particular case, and no observations on merits have been made by the court. The court has also very clearly clarified that it's not making any observation whatsoever on the merit of that proposed representation. Also, it has kept the rights and credentials of all other parties open in this particular case.
Okay.
But yes, definitely minor relief for Arvind Kejriwal.
Right. Srishti, thank you so much for joining us with all of those details. Minor relief for Arvind Kejriwal.